I don't know what to think of this war in Ukraine. I mean, the whole thing was started by an aging man who is quite likely as senile as Joe Biden is. That makes it even scarier. Here we have some demented old man in charge of a country trying to relive his memories of being a big bad KGB operative back when he was feared and obeyed. Now he's trying to relive his glory days. Do we start World War III because of this? But I remember how World War II started. Another certifiably insane man kept taking a little more, and eventually he took too much, and it was a bear to get rid of him. Now we've got a Russian bear trying to do the same thing. And if Putin keeps getting the things he thinks he wants, how long before China does the same thing? Will we have to initiate the Fallout universe to get the Chinese lust for territory under control? Then there's the case of how scary are they really? I've read Tom Clancy books, and his research for his books seems to imply that half of what Russia has doesn't work, and the half that does only works half as well as they hope. What we've seen come out of Ukraine only seems to confirm that. Russia has moved a bunch of bombers up by Finland and parked them out in the open for everyone to see them. Clearly, they're trying to scare Europe. But how many of those planes are actually capable of carrying anything? And if you were really going to attack, do you show your real strength? And China, how do we know that their hardware is really any good? I've got a cupboard full of Chinese-made humidifiers that have all given up the ghost. I'm sure you've all experienced less than stunning reliability from your Chinese purchases as well. And have you seen the reports about all those skyscrapers they've built in those megacities of theirs? You know, the ones that aren't even 5 years old yet and are already crumbling? And a lot of them are doing that when they're not even finished. What's to say that the welds on that big new supercarrier they built won't be as reliable as the concrete work in their cities? And it's only one carrier, stocked with land-based planes, because they don't have a century of working with carrier-based tactics like much of the West does. What happens when they try to use it when they're under attack? What's to say one plane crashing into the deck doesn't break a bunch of bad wells and send the ship to the bottom? But we've got people telling us what we have to do this, and we can't do that. I just don't have any idea what to think. And that's probably the most unpleasant opinion.